Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing Doctor Who Blink. So this is an episode from Series 3 where a young woman named Sally Sparrow, played by Carrie Mulligan, discovers this strange house with this message to her from the Doctor, and also discovers that there's this strange stone creatures called the Weeping Angels, and she has to, find a way to get the Tardis back to the Doctor as he is lost in time. Well, 1969. And these Weeping Angels, they want the TARDIS so they can turn off the sun. So, let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this episode. First of all, I liked that this was the episode that introduced us to the Weeping Angels. Ever since this episode, the Weeping Angels have reoccurred every now and then, and they're Stephen Moffat's monster because, Stephen Moffat, he wrote this episode and he created the Weeping Angels, and they did reoccur a lot during his run as showrunner. So I like the Weeping Angels. They are creepy. The way they do that and then they move, that is creepy. I did find this episode creepy and unsettling. In fact, I found the music to it as well unsettling. The music I thought was very nicely done, and it was creepy. The Weeping Angels, everything about them, they're probably the most memorable Who monster in the show's revived era, for sure. And I really liked those monsters. I thought they were very unique and good. The way they want this, they're being observed, they're stone and they can't be seen by anyone. And then the second you blink, you get sent back in time and they feed off your life force energy. Basically, you get sent back in time and live out the days you should have lived in the past. And usually when it catches up to you, the present from where you disappeared, you're either dead or you're dying. And that's what Sally discovered when her friend blinked at the Weeping Angel. And then she had to seek help with her friend's brother. I can't remember his name now. But they both solved the mystery together behind these tapes, these films that were made by the Doctor, a message from the Doctor warning Sally about these Weeping Angels and what she needs to do to get the TARDIS back to the Doctor. And of course, I liked how the Weeping Angels got defeated by staring at each other once they tried to get the TARDIS. Because that's their thing, once they look at each other, they're stuck as statues. What else did I like? I like the music and the Weeping Angels and the unsettling atmosphere of this episode. It was very dark and creepy. I think, we did. So, I also like David Tennant in this. In this, David Tennant and Freema Agyeman, they didn't get a lot of screen time in this episode. They were in it, but they weren't in it a lot. For me, I consider the real star of the show to be Carrie Mulligan in this, with the guy who plays her friend's brother, who becomes her love interest, and David Tennant and Freema Agyeman. For this episode, I feel like they're the secondary characters in this, which I thought was okay. The episode that did this before, where the Doctor's barely in it, was a Series 2 episode, Love and Monsters. But that was, I've reviewed that episode before, but that wasn't considered one of the best. But this one, stuff actually happened in it. We got mystery, we got creepiness, and the Doctor, like we say, didn't have a lot of screen time, but for this one, I think it worked. I think this episode worked. It was a filler episode, but it was a good filler, and I enjoyed this one. It didn't bore me. I was, on the edge of my seat watching this when it first came on in 2007, and I've rewatched it recently for this review, and yeah, it is a good episode, with the creep factor and everything, especially the way the Weeping Angels change their position from like looking like this to this, then heavenly, then creepy and that. I mean, the Weeping Angels, one of Stephen Moffat's finest creations, I would say, based on urban legend too. My dislikes, well, do excuse the noise outside, there's a car drove past, I got my window open. I guess one negative is the Doctor wasn't in it for as much as I liked him to have been, but hey, it was an okay episode, so yeah, I enjoyed this one. So what am I going to rate this episode? So Blink was a good episode, creepy, and made you think twice about statues, because one of the safest places you can be from a Weeping Angel is to go into a public place where there's loads of people that are observing it and stuff. Also, there's that fan theory that Weeping Angels are fallen Time Lords. Maybe I should do a theory video on that. Anyway, yeah, Blink. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Despite the Doctor not having a lot of screen time, it was okay. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Blink... Do you know what? For me, this gets a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5 for Blink. So yeah, that is it for this Who review. Let me know what you think to this episode down below in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, so I've been Davros the Whovian. This has been my Who review on Doctor Who Blink. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. And yeah, until next time, run for your life.